Hi. I decided to redo my government-given warrior name and technically self-insert warriors OC. I decided to redesign them. So I'm gonna kind of talk you through my thought process, I guess. Because, yes, I thought it'd be kind of interesting. And, yeah. So I thought I'd give you this. So right now I'm just doing the sketch, and I found that there's this bird called a fox sparrow that I wanted to kind of base her colors off of, because I didn't want to like change her name or anything, because obviously she's my government-given warrior name. I can't change that. The government gave it to me. So, you know, like, her first design was kind of gross, and you'll see it at the end. So I'm like, well, I gotta redo this. I hate looking at this. I love seeing people's art on ArtFight and whatnot with her, but her design is disgusting when I draw it. So, yeah, I figured I'd redo it. So now I'm just finishing up and cleaning up the line art, really. I always work best when I have like a color palette and whatnot, so that's what that is up to the side. So right now I'm doing the basic white color, and I wanted to keep the splashes because I still like them, and I thought maybe I could add the feather pattern on the bird to this, but after doing it I realized it kind of sucked, so I got rid of it. So now I'm just, you know, adding the splotches, because I like the other, like doing the splotches on the other one. It's more of just, I didn't like the colors, it didn't vibe, so I'm like, well, let's make this more quote-unquote realistic, I guess, or just something that could definitely be more of a something that she would have gotten her name off of or something. I don't know. Honestly don't know. I just knew that I didn't like the design, so I wanted to redo it. So I got rid of those splotches because they were disgusting. But I also wanted her face to be kind of like a quote-unquote like half mask thing. So, you know, yeah. So I'm redoing the splotches here, and this time I actually enjoy the splotches a bit more, you know? I'm like, this actually looks pretty cool. Like, it looks like actual splotches, not like I placed a bunch of colors onto a thing and said, this is what splotches are supposed to look like. So, yeah. Obviously, I might make her in, like, Warrior Cat's Ultimate or something. I also forgot I had extra colors, so I had to add those somewhere. But overall, I really enjoy her design. I always wanted to have the yellow eyes, so I was like, ha ha ha. Yeah, so, but yeah, I really enjoy her design, actually. It was really fun to mess around with. I wanted to do, like, the other half of the face kind of a thing, too, because I wanted to show that it was kind of, like, covering most of the second half of her face. I'm definitely going to be posting these references on Twitter, too, so, like, yeah. But, yeah, no, I'm doing the coloring for the other side. I'm having fun. I'm jiving. I had a little bit of trouble of where I wanted the colors to end, really, because I didn't want it to cover most of the face, but I wanted it to, like, you know, cover the space of her face and look, you know, natural. Like, it wasn't just like, I put a big splotch here and this is what it's gonna look like. So, yeah, right now I'm just doing a basic bio. I'm not, like, yeah. So, yeah, basic information. I'm definitely gonna make her in Ultimate Edition because I have a lot of fun playing with that, and yeah. So there's Foxfeather. On to, well, Foxtail, who is now called Cinnamon Stalk. When I told people her name was Foxtail, people would always cringe and be like, that's gross, Lainey, you need to change your name. And I went, no, but looking back I go, I need to change this. So I changed her. And right now, of course, I'm looking for a color palette because, as I mentioned before, I always work better with a, like, color palette because otherwise I go completely crazy. And just, like, yeah. But I definitely wanted to keep the, like, brown orangey colors that I had for the original Foxtail. I think you can kind of consider Cinnamon to be more of just, like, when a character, like, completely redoes, like, a YouTuber completely redoes mascot, because that's definitely what this is. I would also like you to ignore the fact that the back, like, left leg that I'm doing now is completely jank. I didn't think it was that bad when I was drawing it, but looking back, I go, that leg is horrible. So, yeah, I definitely wanted her to have more longer fur, so then the kind of, like, shorter fur that I used to have. Right now I'm doing just the line art, and I wanted to actually have, you'll see it in a bit, the like kind of swirly look that's on the end of the like cinnamon sticks and whatnot. So I'm like, let's just do 2 big back stripes. You'll see that in a minute. So yeah, I'm getting rid of that info. I'm starting to color. I was actually like really proud of this design. I'm not gonna lie. Like I finished it, and I'm like, I don't want to do anything more. I like this. So yeah, and of course all of her things are going to be symmetrical. All of her things are symmetrical too. So like what you'll see on one side, you'll see on the completely other side too. I just forgot to write that, as you'll see later. But yeah. So right now I'm just writing out the information again. I made sure to include her sexuality because I know hers, but I don't have one for Foxfeather because I haven't really messed around with Foxfeather yet. Yes, I did make her a medicine cat. Do I regret that now? Absolutely. I wanted to check the spelling for family oriented because I can't spell. So yeah, I'm doing extra stuff to the color palette. Like I'm adding all the colors I had, doing the watermark, and now I wanted to do like an actual like background. So I looked for a palette for that too. Took it, snatched it, went, let's do this, and excuse me, I got to work. And I wanted to, I thought the reds and the yellows and the oranges would be it'd go well with our orangey brown character. Kind of gave like those autumn vibes, I'm not gonna lie, and I enjoy those autumn vibes. So, and then I realized you couldn't really read her name, so I changed it. So yeah, here's the original design versus the newer designs that I have. I definitely thoroughly enjoy these newer designs like 10 times more than I do the older ones, especially Foxtails. I love it so much. I can't wait to do some stuff with Cinnamon. So yeah.